Yo, hey guy, Ken Perryman here, and I got another product for you. And well, check it out. It's this guy right here, and it may be a little strange for some people, but follow me, okay? It is the AC1300 dual band USB adapter. You know what it is, right? You're checking it out. Kind of cool that it goes to 400 megabits per second on the 2.4 gigahertz side, and then up to 867 megabits per second on the 5 gigahertz side. So it has the capability to go into both. It is Wi-Fi 5. That's pretty fast in and of itself. And we have, well, okay. Actually, let's go ahead and put this inside of it because who even uses these anymore? Let's go ahead and talk about what's over here. You got a relatively big-ish, I say big because there's a lot, and it's all in English, the entire thing. So yeah, this will walk you through it if you need to, if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of times nowadays with newer computers, it's just straight up plug and play for the most part. So let's talk about the cool little toy. Not really a toy, it's internet, but it looks like a toy, right? It looks like a spaceship that you might see on Star Wars or something. Its nose comes off. You've got this guy right here. Let's break out another camera. Boom, there we go. We got another camera in here. So what I'm gonna show you here is his best bet is to always get your antennas up so they can grab as much signal as possible. Let's go ahead and put them into the computer, and I'm pointing it at the side of my computer because this is the only USB-A type connection I have. So also I want to take a look at my screen. Right now I have what's called Wi-Fi 1. That's currently what I'm connected to. That's inside my computer. Now let's connect this in and plop it in. Let's see what happens. And there it is. Okay, Wi-Fi 2, plug and play, like I said. All right, really cool. Let's go ahead and test something. All right, so we're on Wi-Fi 1. We're gonna be on the same network together. So let's go ahead and test Wi-Fi 1 on the one that's in the card. I already tested it once, but let's see what it really looks like. Let's go, let's do it. Wow. Okay. So I have AT&T fiber, so I have the fasty, I have the quickie, I have the quickness. It is the quickness. That is, yes, wow, $6.99. That's pretty quick. That's actually, I've done those tests a few times with my computer, and this is the fastest I've seen it in a while. Generally speaking, you say, hey, we're supposed to see 1,000. No, it goes up to 1,000, but generally, realistically, it runs at anywhere from like 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on traffic of the day and whatnot. Let's get to it. We see that it's $6.99, $4.61. That is our control. That's the chip that's inside the computer doing the Wi-Fi. Now let's go ahead and turn on my Wi-Fi 2. Let's make sure I'm connected to the same network. Actually, what I'm going to do here is to help it along, I'm going to turn this one off so that I can connect to whatever available networks. And there it is. It's connected to the same network. Wi-Fi 2 is connected to the same network. There is no other connections, and Wi-Fi 1 is off. Let's go test it. Go. And you know what I think that the concern might be is that this antenna is sitting right up against all these power outlets here. So you see it running about 200. Now, let me explain something. 200 is pretty darn quick. It is still scooching. Let's go ahead and take a look at somebody's YouTube page. Commercials are going quick, ads. I mean, there's no buffering, there's no delay, there's nothing else going on. Okay, let's try something even more. Let's really mess it up for you, right? Go ahead and go to YouTube again. We'll go ahead and hit this molten steel exploding. Slow-mo, guys. Now, you're hearing a bunch of gibberish because you can see I'm just bouncing between the two videos and they're plugging away just fine. I'm running 2 independent videos. Let's also make sure that, let's do 4K. Let's go ahead and run this. This guy's already running at 4K. So I've got basically 2 channels running in 4K. Running these all out at that same time at 4K off of YouTube, I think is pretty good. Go ahead and give her another run real quick now that I've beated it up a little bit. Okay, pretty consistent. It's sitting around 220, 230 megabits per second. So this one is very consistent, running at around 220. And again, it's just basically on what it can receive in the signal. I'm telling you, you will bounce around between 200 to 500 all the time. This is actually a pretty good number for this device. What's good about this is that it'll run a lot of stuff for you. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're into the gaming and you're doing all kinds of stuff, you better be hardwired. You'd better not be playing around with some wireless stuff like this. You need to be playing with really hardwired connections. So I hope that was helpful. I appreciate your time, and I'm out.